Quick question. How many AI coding subscriptions are you paying for right now? ChatGPT, Claude Code, Cursor, a few others? And a quick follow-up question. Could you still do all of your current work right now without them? I'm not here to bash AI tools. I think they're fantastic. But something's happening that nobody's really talking about because we're walking into a trap of our own making. And today I'm going to show you exactly how much this costs, why it matters, and how to keep control of your dev career in 2026. Hi, I'm Stuart. Let's build. Let's break it down into three core problems. The first, we're bleeding money. The average developer is paying over $800 a year just to code. Here's what a basic AI coding setup costs me monthly. Now, this YouTube channel is all about AI-assisted coding and development, so you could argue I maybe have a few more than the regular Joe. But still, this total shocked me. I'd been dreading doing this math. That's over $4,000 a year for tools and platforms that didn't exist 18 months ago. And sure, it'll ebb and flow, but that's all of a sudden a cost that came out of nowhere. Different tools use different units and pricing models. For example, Cursor counts requests or similar quotas on paid tiers. Claude Code bills by token consumption and plan caps. Copilot gives completions under a flat subscription. There's no common currency, so you can't compare the true cost of a line of code, a bug fix, or a refactor across platforms. That's not accidental. It's engineered so pricing isn't easily comparable. And finally, there's a psychology that most people ignore. Your brain treats credits differently than dollars. Companies design pricing to make spending feel abstract, so you don't feel the cost until it's sunk into your workflow. Human psychology researchers call this behavioral economic friction, the same playbook used in gambling and mobile games. This leads to learned dependency. I ask the AI because that's my workflow now, not just a tool. And once you've integrated it, uninstalling or dialing it back feels like your productivity will collapse. My prediction for 2026, code becomes strategy, not syntax. If you understand your stack, you stop being a writer and start being a director. You brief a swarm of AI agents, send them off to work, and they'll return hours later with the job done. Regardless, you'll also see one or more of these things happen. Prices will go up. Caps and limits will feel tighter. Free or low-cost tiers will become less useful. You'll be paying for normal use cases, not just heavy use. This isn't speculation. Just look at OpenAI introducing advertising to their $8 tier a couple of weeks ago. You can reclaim control, not by going Luddite, but by setting boundaries. Audit every subscription. Ask, what did I think I'd use this for? What do I actually use this for? Pick one AI platform. Use one tool deeply, not 5 shallowly. I've learnt this the hard way. We all need to learn to love agents. But you won't be prompting these agents from a blank slate. You'll increasingly spend time up front dictating the structure, the architecture and conventions. Pick one tool not to save $20, but to force yourself to actually learn the architecture again. Don't be a passenger. In your own IDE, you need to drive the logic. The developers who thrive in the next decade won't be the best prompt engineers or the biggest consumers of tokens. Rather, They'll be the ones who can code with or without AI and understand what they're building. Audit those subscriptions, set those boundaries, reclaim your craft, and until next time, let's build.